Hey Kevlar, that motherfucker fire.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy King Louis,
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Vari, back in the flesh. Yes, sir.
and we back with another banger, episode number 4. We did episode number 2, What is Love, but we did it without the women. So y'all know what we had to do. We back at it and we got some women this time. Episode number 4, what do women want from men? What do men want from women? Got my girl Coco over here.
Hello.
Go ahead, shout out real quick.
You guys can follow me at Miss from Del Coco. The link will be below.
Go ahead, Ari.
Hey y'all, it's Ari. You can follow me at Ariana Danielle, and I'm sure to link everything down below.
And it's like we back right now, and me and my boy Fox was talking, and it was just like we got all of this feedback right for What Is Love episode, and all of the women was in the DM, just like, well, damn, how y'all gonna do an episode and y'all not have no females up here? So what we went and did, bro?
They was tweaking, bro. Let's be real. They was
tweaking.
Cause like, damn, how you gonna have talk about all this shit? Y'all was like we was lecturing y'all, and we wasn't trying to be like that. We was trying to be like that. Let's be real. We wasn't trying to be like that. We just telling y'all from our perspective. But now we changing it up real quick. We changing it up. So now how this episode's gonna be? It's gonna be a little round table type shit. So we got 4 of us, 2 dudes, 2 girls, and the topic is really what men want from women and what women want from men, vice versa. You feel me? So we finna tap in real quick, and I hope y'all like it for sure.
Let's get into it, Fox. Pop it up.
So, as a man, for me, the first thing, maybe the biggest thing that I want from a woman for real, is support. Like, I want support from a woman. Like, for my podcast and shit like that, like, it's really hard work and shit. Like, it's really hard work. And every day I be grinding. I'm always trying to be productive. Like, every day, like, I'm trying to be productive. So, like, it's good to have a woman on the side who, like, support me and shit, tell me what to do, give me advice and shit like that. That's support for real. Like, that's support. Like, you need that for real. You need that every day. Because it's like a crutch. You feel me? Like, it's a real crutch when a woman can, like, come up behind you to support you for real. So, I really like that. What you think about that?
But to be honest with you, support is a big thing, because it's like, support ain't got to be you, like, giving me no money, you know what I'm saying? Or you just, being there, a simple, like, proud of you, have a good day, did you eat, support like that type shit, because a lot of men, you know what I'm saying, a lot of women too, they go about, their day doing a lot of things, and nobody even thinks to call or check up on them, check in, and like, that go a long way. That support, that mean more than anything. So I fuck with what you're saying, bro, and I agree, support a big thing.
It's real shit, because like every day, a girl might fuck with a nigga for real.
Right.
And, he got a little mixtape on the side, you feel me? Like, I envy them girls, bro. And them girls be down, bro. Them girls be down. Let's be real, them girls be down.
The rappers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes, not all the time.
Bro, their music be ass. Let's be real, their music be ass.
If you're supportive,
They be down though. They be down.
Yeah.
That's
the supportive ones are down.
So what you think about that, Coco?
They down. I do, honestly, definitely, 100% agree with the support. That's gonna be with anything, because anything that you do, you may actually get discouraged in your walk as the beginning phase is exciting, but then it plateaus. And you get to a point where you're like, okay, it was exciting in the beginning, but you could start to just plateau, and you need somebody to say, remember what you might need a supportive partner, because if you're a partner, you're supposed to be supportive. That's supposed to come through the gate.
Yeah.
I think for me as a woman, because you said support, that's why mine would probably be spiritually, because spiritually you would know that you would already come into your partnership being supportive. You wouldn't have to lack in that area, if that makes sense.
So it's already like tapped in. The support
Yeah, that's
part.
already
It's already tapped in.
right.
Because y'all already in spiritually type shit.
You already whole before you come into your relationship.
Yeah.
So, spiritually, like,
So let me
It
ask
already because you think about it before you get with when we growing up,
yeah.
parents gonna instill what they gonna instill.
Mhm.
So you already know. You already know what you got before you know, because we honestly we show you can tell like if a woman is a supportive woman because that's what you get what you.
Talk to him, Coco. Coco talking
So
shit, y'all.
let me ask you a question real quick. Let me ask you a question. Okay. Let's say that your man is not performing to what he's supposed to be doing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's not, you're the breadwinner in the family, right? He's not really, his motivation is
That
terrible,
must be
his work ethic is terrible. But like, at the same time, are you still gonna support him at the end of the day to make sure he gets to that point? Or it's like, it gets to a point where like, damn, this shit is draining, I really don't want to do this shit. Like, I don't.
I feel like it will get draining if I bring something to your attention, and I'm not gonna say it twice. Like, I mean, when I say, you gotta mean what you say and say what you mean, so that it don't become a drag. Because a lot of times as women, we endure too much, and that's why it becomes a drag. Because if we would go ahead and be honest with ourselves and just say, hey, you know, before it becomes too damaging, this is what I need from you. And when you can come up to, you know, a standard, fact, like.
So basically, if he's not reaching that standard, he cut off.
No, you're not cut off because you're gonna watch him.
Okay.
You're gonna most definitely be supportive because
Okay.
this is your partner, and you haven't always been on your feet. You haven't always been a breadwinner. You had to get to a point in your life where you decided mentally, you know, spiritually first, mentally, you know, I'm going to be consistent in my grind. And you know, there might be something. That's why you gotta get to know your partner prior to going into a relationship. You gotta spend time, and because our generation doesn't like to delay gratification, you end up with the wrong partner.
Okay.
I agree with that, Coco, for real, for real. Or what you think about that? You tell us what you think about support.
I agree with supporting to an extent. Like if you're on your ass and you're not trying to do nothing, you can't support somebody that's not doing anything. But I also think that you have to stay down, like you said, for the rappers.
Gotta stay on no cap. Gotta stay on
Hey, Brown, y'all tap in. Y'all tap in.
Hey, what's support your shit for sure? What's support your shit?
Gotta
Hey,
see.
come on. If your girlfriend gonna support it, we'll support it. You feel me?
I'm
Nah.
saying,
I just feel like if he's terrible, he's been doing this for 5 years and it's not going anywhere, you gotta know when to cut the cord.
So, real shit. I'm finna ask Ari a real ass question, y'all. Y'all heard what she said. So, are you gonna tell him this shit ass or not?
I will.
Look
In the
at
studio.
Miracle
In the
Mind
studio,
telling me.
I will tell you your shit is ass.
Y'all better not play with Ari, y'all.
So let me ask you a question real quick. So let's say like Meek Mill.
Mhm.
It took him like 10 years to get what he wanted to do. Are you gonna stay with that nigga for 10 years?
Honestly, no.
Fuck that.
I wouldn't.
So you're not gonna double back
because you
either, though,
wouldn't
right?
know that he's gonna get to that point, but you can't keep wasting your years.
Which I know you'll be hurt after the 10 years. I'll be like, damn, this nigga up now. Like, what the fuck?
Like,
At
you ain't
that
gonna double
point-
back up now.
At
What
that
the
point,
hell?
if you double it back, that means that you just really want it for the money because you left.
Yeah.
Right?
So you can't really be salty then. You can't.
No, you cannot.
That's fact.
Okay. That's the support come in. You gotta still support him. You ain't
To
his
the
man no more.
5
You ain't his man no more. Yeah, his
To
man
an
no more.
extent.
Man, his man no more.
I fuck with that. Alright, give us your first point. Let's get into another point, bro.
For sure.
Another point, y'all.
Let's see. Do you want somebody that knows exactly what they want, or do you want to figure it out together?
I'm gonna go first. Y'all know me by now a little bit on the page, you know. I pretty much know what I want, so I feel like I gotta want somebody, you know, that knows somewhat of what they want in life, you know. And it's not, I want this that day, I want that tomorrow or next week, you know, shit like that, you know. And I feel like that levels the playing field for both of us, because we got a neutral ground that we trying to get to. So it's like, you're gonna understand what I'm doing to get there, and I'm gonna understand what you're doing to get there, versus, you know, me not knowing what you want, and it's something different every day, and it's like, well, damn, how am I supposed to follow this? how am I supposed to support you? Like, you know, for us to be on the same page, and let's say I get to where I'm going, and you still don't know where you're trying to go, you know, it just won't work out for me, you know. And we could be friends, we could be cool, and I still support you, but just couldn't fuck with you no more. That'd be it. That'd be over. That's what I think.
Hold on, let me hear the question one more time. Let me hear the
Yeah,
question.
bro. Hear that shit.
Tell me one more time the question. I don't think I heard it right in my ear.
Do you want somebody that knows exactly what they want, or at this point in your life, do you want somebody that you can figure it out with together?
Nah, hell no, because I already know what I want. I already know what I want at this point. Like, I'm 22 years old right now. Like, I already know what I want. Like, I know, like, I might have a different answer, like, if I was like 18 or 19 or some shit like that.
17.
Like, but like right now, nah, I already know what I want. Like, I want this podcast to blow. No cap. Podcast gotta blow. And we gonna blow for sure. No cap. We gonna blow for sure.
Oh.
So, I mean, we might be able to figure out some other shit out, but like, not other shit, not this.
What you think, Coco?
Not this.
Definitely got to know what you want.
Gots to know. Y'all heard.
We too old. We too old.
Gotta aim.
We too old. We too
Gotta
old.
aim.
Definitely too old.
Yeah, because you know, you'll be arguing every day. You don't know what you want.
Like, why you still
Because,
selling?
because if you know what you don't want, you know what you don't want. So you gotta know what you want. You gotta know what you want.
We can't be guessing everything.
Can't be guessing.
We can't.
That's scary. For you not to, for your partner, especially as a woman, and for your man not to know what he wants.
That's supposed to be your man.
That's
right?
serious. That's serious. He the head of the family. You know, he the head of the house.
It makes you feel like you're lacking security.
Yeah, it makes us feel like we lack insecurity. So now you might not be insecure about other women, but you might do develop insecurities within yourself. Like, okay, why am I trusting a man that don't know where he's going? Now you feeling some type of way, and you know, that's why you gotta know what you want. Because one domino effect, one thing called a domino effect.
So, Coco, when you saying it, you know what I'm saying? If your man don't know you, and you knew him all your life, right? And you gave him your chance and y'all was friends. You did get to know him, as you said, before y'all got together. And now y'all together and he still don't know, you know, what he want. Or are you gonna cut him off? You know, that's the question. You gonna cut him off?
Yes. I'm gonna cut him off. Cause that's what's best for both of us. And you know, if I know you, that means we didn't develop a friendship. So you need to grow. So I can't, you know, as a woman, you can't change nobody. We can't think that we can change a man. You gotta let him grow on his own. He have to come into that on his own. Codependent, I think that creates codependency.
So tapping into that. So I see what you're saying, but like from your last point, it's just like it's not adding up.
Because
So
of
like
the support.
yeah, so like when is your cutoff point?
No,
When's
because
your
I
cutoff?
already know him, so that means that we have already discussed these pointers.
Oh, so
I
it's
have
like
already-
before that.
What you mean?
It's like before, like y'all just didn't know each other type shit. You just don't know.
No, he said.
They've known each other.
They've known
they
each
was-
other.
They was friends. They was
Yeah.
friends
They was
years
friends
before they even got together in
Right.
America. They already knew each other. They was friends, and now they pursued a relationship. And he on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Is she gonna drop him now? She said, yeah.
Yeah, because we got time in.
Right.
So we should have already discussed, especially as a friendship, that's one of the things that you do discuss with a friend. Where you going, baby?
Okay.
Where you going?
Like, where we going?
Where we going? Like, you know, if you don't aim at something, you aim at everything. So that's
What you think about it?
I want to go back to when y'all said that you wanted to know, well, you knew what you wanted, but it sounded like it was career-wise. So, like, you know, like in this generation, they're like, oh, I want to be with you, but I also don't. So, do you want somebody that does?
I want
exactly?
somebody to know America. Look at my eyes. Like, I gotta know that. Because I'm too old, you know what I'm saying? And it's like we all live our lives different. So, you know, even though we're a certain age, you know, some of us aren't on that age level. You know, some of us are more mature than that, and some of us are even not that mature. So it's like, relationship-wise, I know what I want, you know what I'm saying? And you might not like it. I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I don't want you, you know what I'm saying, and it's just some fun type stuff going on, let you know that. You know, if that's what I want to have fun. If I want you, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna tell you that I want you. And it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, my actions speak louder than my words. My words is my bond. If I'm telling you that I mean it, I'm not gonna tell you that I don't know what I want, because that's what I want, you know. So it applies, you know, just full circle anything. That's like me telling you I want to drink deli on tonight. That's what I want to do for real. It's right there, like, you know. So I know what I want.
So they trying to come girl in 2 weeks. Goddamn.
I'm saying, bro.
Into the dating stage.
That's like your God dropped Rihanna off right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, and I ain't just saying like Rihanna, you know what I'm saying? But if you drop Rihanna off and that's what I want, I'm gonna tell her that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna be what I want, bro. You feel me? So I mean, it's like that, bro. You can't put time on it. You know what I mean?
Okay, I see what you're saying. That's what
Right.
you're saying.
Shout out to Rihanna. No cap.
She a millionaire now. She a millionaire now.
Rihanna is a lot of things.
She a millionaire now.
Can I pop my next point?
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right, so you guys, my first point that I have, and I only got 5 points. It's patience, and we talking about this. You know, patience kind of is already in the air, but it ain't as far as just like, you know, me waiting to get somewhere. By patience, I mean like patience in you understanding what I'm doing like within a day, or understanding, you know, like what my schedule is already. It'd be different if I didn't like tell like my partner or my friend or like my brother or my mom what I didn't have going on. It's like they call me, I'm like, stop calling me, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't know. But it'd be different if you know, you know what I'm saying? Now you have to have that patience. It's like, well, I'm at work. Coco actually saw me at work today, right? She saw me at my job. And she saw me yesterday too at my job. We still tapped in to get Coco on the show, but Coco saw that I was busy. And I let her know, you know what I'm saying, I'm at work, right? You know I was at work. So it's just, you gotta be patient, you know, especially when you're dealing with me, you know. And if you're patient with me, things will flow a lot smoother, but that's when things collide. People say they can deal with being patient, but when you're put in that circumstance, you can't do it. You know, I'm at work, you're always at work. I'm at school, you always doing homework. How am I graduate if I don't do homework? You know what I'm saying? How am I make money if I'm not at work? You know, how am I going to just be able to chill if I don't get rest? You know, so patience is a very big thing for me, you know, especially when I express to you where I'm trying to get to or where I'm going, you know. And then me, like, telling you that maybe you can help me out and be like, well, you know, you're off this day. Maybe if you got time, we can chill then, you know. That's patience, you know, and that's a real big thing for me. That's a big point. What do you think about that, boss?
Bro, patience is really good. It's really good. Because it's like, we do be busy. Like, we both be busy. Like,
I'm pretty sure Ari and Coco be busy too.
oh yeah, definitely.
I feel like with patience, also communication needs to be up there.
It's go hand in hand. You go hand in
Hand in
hand.
hand.
Yeah,
It
it
does.
is.
Because you can't be like, oh, be patient, but you didn't tell me what was going on.
Right.
Yeah.
So communication and patience.
Because if you don't have that, then you can't do one without the other. You can't. Because you can be patient with somebody, but fuck that. If they don't communicate with you.
These guys.
Like what? Fuck that. Because now you can be patient for goddamn weeks. But she gonna say shit, like it don't matter. You feel me? Like it don't. Especially she pump faking. God damn.
She pump faking over. Big
Yeah,
red
it's
flag.
over.
Big red flag.
Big red flag. Big red flag.
Big red
No
flag.
cap. No cap.
Coco.
What you think about that?
I do think we gotta have patience, and I have kids, so my patience is going to be extremely high. I'm gonna need patience at an all-time high. So you know, it's a lot going. Like you said, you see me yesterday, you see me today, and if you know you call in my phone constantly, I was actually trying to do something.
Right.
Like you know, you see me like I had to exchange of sides, like. That's hectic, like coming back and forth to the mall. You like, man, I just see this girl. Like,
I just seen, and I didn't even know that was you, Coco. I swear. It's just like you were there, like, yeah, I need this change. And I looked there like, damn, this Coco.
yeah.
Like,
So yeah,
Okay.
patience is key.
Let me go to the next one.
all right, hit your next point, bro.
Man, what I want from a woman for real, this is my second point. I want a woman that I can be soft with. Like, I feel like I be putting on facades like every single day. Like you might see a smile on my face, but for real, I'm just going through the motions for real. So I need a woman I can be soft with. Like I want to show my soft side with you, like for real. And I want to just like be comfortable, like do shit I don't do in front of my homeboys or some shit like that. Like you feel me?
Right.
Like I just want to be, you know, affectionate. You feel me? Got to, cause
Got to.
you can't do that with everybody.
Right, and you're not supposed to. You feel me? If you soft around everybody, that's a weakness. You know, feel me? You gotta be strong around some people. You gotta be different in different, habitats. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Just as a man, like
yeah,
a man's demeanor is supposed to be, the stereotypical shit is like they're supposed to be hard. Like
yeah,
we got it together
all the time.
all the time. Like we can't cry, we can't be emotional, we can't tell people what we want, like we can't say that. But if I'm gonna do my woman, then we good.
Yeah,
like,
and
that's it.
And for everybody out there watching, ain't shit sweet over here. Just to let y'all know.
Yeah, for
Ain't
sure,
shit
for sure.
sweet. You know what
For
I'm
sure.
saying? Cause you soft with your girl too, bro. So
Hey,
don't do the facade.
Try stuff if you
Okay?
want. Try stuff if you want. But
Right.
I'm just saying, we only slept with our women for sure.
I'm saying.
What's wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying? And it's just different because one of my friends is telling me, bro, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody you can be soft with because it's not a simp. You're not a simp, bro. If you're simping, if you can for one person, bro, that simping shit is if you doing it for like multiple females, just because you want to have multiple females on your line, you want to say, well, damn, I got John Doe and I got a sister. You feel me? That's simping. But if you just, you with your stay down or whatnot, you with somebody you trying to be with, that's okay, bro. Show you that you care for her, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We gotta get that
show her
stereotype
that
out there,
side.
though, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
get that.
Oh, good Lord.
We gotta get it. Cause like it's like with these like new age now, like bro, you can be soft with your girl, bro. You don't be hard all the fucking time. Like you don't, bro. It's like be cool.
Your
bro.
girl, don't go find me.
Like damn,
That can be soft.
We
Listen.
gonna find her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
God, Coco. Talk that shit, Coco. Talk that shit, Coco. I ain't gonna lie. Your girl gonna get gone. End of the day, she gonna get gone.
No, for real.
She gonna, cause if she think you hard all the fucking time, bro, she is not gonna fuck with you.
Right.
Like she wanna see that soft side of you, my boy. Like she wanna see that. Like she wanna see that for sure.
What you think, Ori?
I think your relationship is supposed to be your safe space for both. So when you allowed to be soft, it shouldn't be looked at as, oh, he weak or whatever that the now generation is.
Cause I'm not gonna
Portrayed it
lie,
to be.
it's been like some instances in my life where I opened up my soft side and then like I got retaliated for it. Like
Oh, yeah,
retaliated.
take it. Sometimes you can't open up to everybody
You
because
can't. You can't because it's just they might take it the wrong way or actually I feel like some girls actually want you to be hard all the time. Like, that's not my type of girl though. Like you feel me?
Not mine.
But some girls want you to be hard all the time. Like they want you to be, about your shit. You feel me? Like man, honestly for me, I'm not like that. You might see me from day to day, some shit like that. But like behind closed doors, nah, I'm not like that all the time. Like I listen to goddamn Daniel Caesar and Janae Aiko sometimes. You know what I mean? Like,
And you shouldn't be.
like I don't
You
listen
shouldn't.
to rap all the time.
Right.
I don't.
Right.
I don't. Like I don't listen to rap all the time. Like I want to chill out. Like,
Right.
like going to work in the morning, I listen to some chill ass shit. You feel me?
Music soul child, shit like that.
You feel me? Like come on out. We don't listen to goddamn little nudie about to go kill it and get some shit.
I'm
all the
not
time.
killing niggas 7 in the morning every day. I'm not doing that. I'm not rolling on my strapped up.
Like bro, if you doing that in the morning, bro, you need to go to a therapist, bro. 'Cause that shit is bad, bro. That shit is bad.
Because everybody not living like that anyway.
Nah.
They're not. Everybody not living like that. You feel me? So it's okay. It's okay, guys. Be yourself.
It's okay to see a therapist, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
I need to see a therapist, but I'm good right now, though. You feel me? Like we chilling right now. We chilling. No cap. We chilling right now. We chilling. That's what I'm saying.
All right. Who want to hit their next point next? Coco, you go.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. My next point is phones.
Okay.
Let's get into the phone. Let's get into the phones. So I think that phones are a big distraction. I feel like they are a course an asset, of course. But I feel like when you are courting somebody and you are trying to get to know them, when you are trying to, like you said, everything that we are asking for, If you put your phone down, then you would actually see that this person may have a need, and because you paying attention. And so I say that to say that everything y'all just said is 100% correct.
Okay.
We want a man that is a full-blown man, and that means that you do have a soft side, because we're soft, we're feminine. We don't want to be in a, naturally, you don't want to be in a masculine, have to be hard, because we have to be very bold. And I do feel like millennial women have taken on roles that have never been reached before. So, and I mean that, career-wise. So, when you're talking about actually being a breadwinner and actually taking on a domestic role and a mother role, or a domestic role and a wife still, because that's what you ultimately, I hope, that's what the goal is.
Wife.
A wife. So, yeah. Look. But yeah, I think that the phone really can be extremely damaging, because the temptation is right at our fingertips, and it's so easy just to have your phone in your hand. You don't even realize, like, I've been on this for an hour, a whole hour.
So you don't want, you go on a date, you don't want your man to be on his phone goddamn all the time. You want.
No, yeah, I
Must see each other all the
definitely
time.
tell you to put your phone up, and I'm gonna tell you, like,
As you should,
don't,
Coco.
You
yeah,
should
I'm
do
gonna
that.
tell you.
You should.
I'm gonna tell. I
Definitely
don't do
should.
phones, because I know right then and there what I'm working with.
Yeah.
That's facts, So
That's a red flag.
that's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a
Red flag.
deal breaker, actually.
Red flag. That's a deal breaker.
I mean, no, we gonna take our time, but I can tell by the way that you respond to me if it's uncomfortable for you, and if I come back around you and you don't say something like, oh, yeah, you did say you don't like when I had that phone out, at least say that, because I know it takes time. I can't expect you. I'm not trying to change you. I'm just trying to communicate with you.
Okay.
So that broadens our communication intimately, so that you know that I respect you as a man, and I respect your soft side, because I'm choosing to pay attention to things that I could never see if we both in our phone, head down. I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't want to embody. I want to be there mentally with my person, and I think that will come after spiritually, because I think that it's the mind, and then the body follows. Because as a woman, I am not. When you start getting all hot and heavy with me, you can't do that. I like to just slow down, take it slow, and you get what you want. Thanks. You got to be consistent with a grown woman. A woman that knows what she wants comes with different. She just coming different. So you gotta pay attention.
That's big T. That's big T, guys, man. Consistency, slowing things down, and you'll get what you want. That speaks volumes to me. I ain't gonna lie, it's just consistency. I really mess with that, Coco.
I lose interest very fast, so the consistency is definitely a
Same.
big key.
Same.
So like if you stop or your communication not there, I just don't want to talk anymore. If that makes sense.
So, as far as the phone thing, what you think? What you think?
Phones, I do feel like gives you an outlet or an easy, like she said, access to temptation. Definitely allows you to. What you doing?
I mean, you're not lying. I'm not lying. I would be lying if I say she's not telling the truth, though. The phones do allude to temptation. I mean, shit, look at Instagram. BBLs everywhere.
Yeah, and
Well.
yeah, too. I feel like social media.
But it's a facade.
Mm-hmm.
It's a facade.
It's a facade.
That's the word of the day.
Facade.
Let me spell facade.
I don't know. Can anybody here spell facade? Like,
No, for real.
Shit. Like, I
Facade.
It is FAS. It's
Is it like a D in there?
I don't think it's facade. It's facade or facade.
It's
facade.
Hey, y'all get
Y'all know what
y'all get in the comments. Somebody spell facade.
FAS. We gonna spell it. Look at that. We gonna spell it. They need to know what it is.
I want to say it's
No.
And they need to know the meaning.
FAH.
This
it's
it
a C.
look like lasagna, bro. Like what's wrong?
Wait, how you spell it?
It's definitely
F A. For is it an R in there? It's an R in there. Facade.
For a sign? No.
I know how to spell facade, bro.
I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing.
I know how to
Are
spell
you?
facade, bro.
Yes, Ari, I am playing. I don't do that. On camera, I don't do that.
I know how to spell facade, bro. Nah, I'm stupid. Bro, go to the next point, bro.
Next point.
Who want the next point? I'm gonna go. One thing that I look for in a woman, you know, because women are this anyway, they're natural born leaders. You know what I'm saying? I'm not necessarily saying that they lead in the best light all the time, you know, because you could be a leader and not have the right, you know, idea in mind, but you know, I look for a leader in a woman because, you know, that's a trait I have within myself. I am a natural born leader. You know, I try to do the best that I can, you know, even if it's, you know, me doing something that I'm not supposed to be doing. I'm going to be the best person doing it if I'm doing it. So I look for a leader in a woman because if she can be a leader, I don't have to worry about having no mind for her. Because if I'm dealing with a person, I should be able to have my own mind and they should be able to have their own mind too. And we should be able to agree on things and we should be able to agree to disagree sometimes. Because you're not going to agree on everything. So, you know, I really do look for a woman to be a leader in an aspect of her life.
So you want somebody that's dominant? Or
No.
you the dominant?
He wants somebody to
No,
take control.
and see, just like that, we on the wrong page already.
We want somebody like, hey, bro, let's go do this shit right now.
No, you said you want a leader, but like,
we
do
won't.
you
That's
want
a leader in their life. I'ma still take lead, but what I'm saying
But
is,
that's
she gotta be able.
collide. Y'all both can't be leaders.
It's not gonna collide, cause it's
How you
like
don't think it won't collide?
she need to be a leader of her life. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be able to be like, you know
She
what?
need to have her own mind.
Right, and I shouldn't be able to say, you know what? Forget what you're doing. You finna come do whatever I tell you to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now she don't have no life because I'm running her. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, women are very powerful. They're really strong. You know what I'm saying? So they should be the leader of their own life. You know, to a certain aspect. You feel me? If you got a career goal you're trying to reach, if you're making your own money, you should be a leader of that. How you gonna get that? You shouldn't let me stop you from making your money. You know what I'm saying? Cause now I gotta be. You know, I'm already the sole provider, but now it's to the point where you don't even have a choice to where you're gonna make your money or not. Because you ain't never been a leader at no point in your life. You ain't never had no goals for yourself. You ain't never did this. You was always going off of what somebody else told you to do. You know what I'm saying? And now you're a toy. Now you're a puppet. I can't mess with nobody else's puppet because I'm not a puppet. You know what I'm saying? I could ask you to do something for me right now, and you could still tell me no. Versus you telling me yes all the time. Yes, yes, yes. Let's go jump off the bridge. All right, baby, I'm coming. That's stupid.
So you just want a woman who got their own shit, basically.
I mean, bro,
That's what she's saying. Though. You just want a woman who got their own shit.
No, not
That's
that.
what
He's saying like basically like if like okay
Her own mind.
her own mind.
Yeah.
Right. Like
A lot
if
of
something
women
was to
don't.
happen to him, let's say he have been dominant, the leader, and that's all she know. Let's say Lou can't work this month. Lou can't work this month. So if she's not a leader, she's like, well, what you want me to do? Don't know how to budget. Don't know how to really make the bread, flip the bread. Like that meme said, doing all that talking, it came to
Yeah, man, it's
but
like,
no, like she didn't need to be bossed up. Like I see, like basically he wanted to be a leader, but he wanted to still be able to come home and be submissive to her.
cause it's like she gonna come home and be able to be submissive. But if you at home all day and you just being submissive, like
It's not. It's
no
a turn
point.
off.
And I ain't knocking nobody down that's doing that. I'm just saying, like, key to being like a leader is just having your own mind. You know, and that's just a characteristic that everybody should have. Nobody should be a follower, bro. And you know, that's why I said that. If you got somebody that's following, that's like saying I got a girl and she go out and her homegirl's cheating. she gonna follow them because she ain't got her
She
own
not
mind,
leaving.
and she got a good man in the house, but she still gonna follow them. And she don't leave because her friends doing something that she thinks good, you know what I'm saying? Because she don't have her own mind. So I gotta have a leader aspect in whoever I'm dealing with, and that go from female to friend to my mother's a leader. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My partner Fox a leader, Coco, Ari, they both leaders right here. You know what I'm saying? You can't associate yourself with nobody that don't have that in mind. You know.
Okay. I see what you're saying.
Right.
I was a little misguided. But
You
I-
were.
I hear
You
you. I
were.
hear you now.
You were.
I hear you now.
You
I
were.
hear you now.
Yeah, you fucked up.
I hear
You
you now.
did.
Let's go to the next
Yeah, you
point.
fucked up.
You said that if your girl go out and cheat, if her friends are cheating, right?
Right.
So do y'all want somebody that goes out or on a scene,
The beat.
man or woman?
Pop it off.
Man, I'm not. Honestly, bro. Like, if I trust you and shit like that, like, and we got a good connection, shit like that, it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. Like, you can go out if you want. But I feel like at that point where like you would do and you don't want your girl to go out because you too scared that you think she gonna go home with somebody else. That's insecurity in yourself. Honestly, that's really insecurity in yourself. And I don't got insecurity in myself. I'm a really nonchalant person. I trust my significant other like I do. So honestly, I don't. Like, you can do whatever you want. For real. As long as you're not, making me look stupid. You feel me? Don't make me look stupid. But you can go out with your like go dance with your homegirls or some shit, but don't go be dancing with a nigga or some shit like that. Like,
Or you asked the question, how you feel about that?
Oh, I feel like, I don't really care if he goes out, but if it's every single weekend you're not spending time with me, then I have a problem with it.
it's toxic.
Big time.
It's toxic.
He looking for the party.
Yeah.
You said what?
He looking for the party. He going out every weekend. He looking for the next thing.
Yeah, that's
I'm a
why.
guy.
That's why it's a problem. If it's every single weekend, but like if it's just like once every other weekend, that's cool. Nobody cares.
So how many times in a month can he go out with his homeboys to the club? Or
I
something?
mean, it's not like a limit. I feel
It's
like
not a
it's
limit.
more of like if he's spending time with me as well.
Also got to be a balance.
Yeah.
Okay. What
Okay.
you think, Coco?
Gotta be a balance.
Okay.
Okay, drive.
Y'all here,
We ain't
fellas.
tripping. We ain't tripping.
Y'all here.
So
fellas.
let's
When you confident, you secure with your relationship.
Okay,
If you're not secure,
let's say you go to the strip club.
You want to show about the club?
Let's say you go to the strip club.
strip club.
Let's say you go to the strip club. No, let's say you go to the strip club. Do you trust him enough to have so he not doing shit for like are you gonna trick me say, yeah, I threw a little 50 ball, I threw a little 100
Or you
ball.
gonna
I would be more upset that he didn't bring me. Like I like strip clubs, so
Okay.
I'm gonna be mad if he left me at home.
So, America, I'm finna ask a question for Coco and Art. Your man come home now, y'all got a secure relationship, and he be like, yeah, I spent $150 tonight, I got a champagne room. Why y'all gonna be mad at him?
No,
Why y'all
hell
gonna be
no.
mad at him?
I don't, yeah, hell no,
Wait,
hell
if he's
no. No champagne room,
No champagne room. I'm not going to the champagne room.
Champagne room is cheating, bro. I'm gonna just throw that out there. Champagne room is cheating, bro. We already know what's going on.
Have anything room? I'm not.
That's like backstage.
I'm not going for
like,
it. I'm not going for it.
Champagne room, anything goes.
I'm
So
not
if he
going
tell you, you're not gonna be mad.
No, because they gotta make their money too. Like it's an experience. It's not like
You letting your man go in the champagne room?
yes, I would.
I went to the strip club a few days. I went to the strip club like last week.
Mhm.
This girl told me, yeah, 150 for the champagne room, anything go. I was like,
Anything
hell no.
goes?
I was like, hell
Oh,
no.
okay,
Hell
wait.
no. I'm good. Man, I'm good.
If it's a high end club, I'm not worried about it. But if it's like a busted down club, I'm gonna be a little worried.
Don't say no
because-
names. Nobody say no names. Don't say
No
don't do
names,
that. Don't do that.
no
No
ass,
names.
no ass, no ass.
No, we're
Yeah.
not doing that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be mad.
You gonna be mad? You go to
Coco,
the
so you
champagne
put
room.
him out that night?
I'm putting him out that
Oh.
night.
He can't go to the He can't go to the champagne
No,
room.
I ain't gonna put him out. I ain't gonna put him out because he told me and he was up front.
Yeah.
But I'm cautious.
But
You
he paid that
know,
150 though.
anything you pay 150, you just think about what type of
Hey,
He could have got your champagne room. You
That's
feel
what I'm saying. Like I'm just trying to
You
figure
coulda
out.
got
what's
your
up. All I'm
champagne
saying
room.
is
No,
what's
oh,
up.
oh,
Oh yeah, I'm just saying what's up with us.
That Coco champagne room. That's what he could have had that night.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. So you know, I guess I'm a little I'm a little selfish in that area.
Okay. No strip club.
No, I'm not gonna say that you a man now. You a man. Because I want you to respect when me and my girls go out. I want you to respect that. Because it's a balance, and I don't want you to smother me. I don't want you to smother me because, like you said, we need a leader. You gotta be your own man, and I still have to be my own woman. So, I'm gonna respect it, but it's not what you do, it's how you do it.
So let me ask y'all a question real quick for Ari and Coco. Let's say y'all about to get married, right? And you know how bachelor parties go. They want to go to the strip club. And you already know the bullshit going on. How you feel about that?
But you know your man.
Right.
Yeah.
Our man could be somebody that just chill.
Maybe. I mean,
man,
the thing
I know you see the
is,
TikToks.
a bachelorette party or a bachelor party, I already know, like,
What's
they
wrong?
gonna go wild. But just
You
don't
doing?
cheat.
What
You know what I mean?
doing?
Things I don't want to know.
But you gotta get
Just
married.
keep it to yourself.
But okay, so let me ask you this: is that gonna be an issue for you?
If shit go past a certain line, yes.
What's your line?
Don't be fucking nobody. You know what I mean?
Man,
Like, don't
yeah.
fuck no stripper. Don't fuck
Yeah.
nobody that you met at the club. But if you want titties and ass in your face, I'm not gonna be mad about that.
So if I send you a pic, be like,
Go ahead, then.
What you gotta send a picture?
I was just trying out because she said she wasn't gonna be married. She said she was not gonna be mad. That was cap.
No, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be
So
like,
you
yeah,
wouldn't
that's live, but like,
Okay.
back up just a little bit.
And then still on you.
God.
Bro, who got the next point, man? 'Cause we
Let me
just
go-
went
let me go-
crazy.
let me
We
go-
just went crazy.
Let me go to the next point, man. I want a woman who can make the first move. I feel like a lot of my times,
As far as what, bro? First
Like-
move wise.
okay, let's say we like getting intimate and shit like that. I want you to make the first move sometimes. I don't want to have to make the first move all the time. So like that shit's draining. I want you to show me you want it. You feel me? You want it.
Okay.
Yeah, like show me you want it. Like you feel me? Like pushing me on the bed type shit. You feel me?
wanna
Like do
feel
that.
wanted?
Yeah, like that's what I feel that. Like come on,
What's up with that?
that's what I'm saying. 'Cause,
Y'all making the first move or not out there?
I feel like I shouldn't have to make the first move, especially like until we establish something like that. We already did some shit like that. Like we shouldn't make the first move. So we shouldn't.
What's up?
So it should be a balance, yeah. You don't always gotta do it. But then again, like, sometimes we don't really know how to read y'all. You too tired, and then you like, because if you're not doing it, it's kind of like, damn, is he not wanting to like?
Just pop it off. Just pop it
like
off.
girls on you.
I mean,
That's
we
what
can.
Girls on.
Yo, that is scary.
Yeah, but what if we read something and then you're not even hard yet? Then we're gonna stop.
I'm saying you gotta keep going.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah.
Give me a little kiss.
Disclaimer,
Disclaimer.
disclaimer though. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying nobody up. Disclaimer.
What the heck is he talking about?
I just had dropped that. I
You
just
don't want to
had
offend nobody.
I don't want to offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they gonna say. We trying everybody up. We not
No,
doing
no.
it. But you can try me up though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta try you up all the time. You can try me up sometime. And you know I might be going.
Honestly, at that point, ain't even trying up no more. Especially if you fucking this girl for a minute. Ain't even
Right.
trying up no more. This is
Right.
just regular shit. You feel me?
Right.
But if,
You gotta spice it up. That's spicing it up for real.
if
for
she
real.
like you, she gonna do that.
She gonna like that.
If she
gonna
like you.
snatch you up.
She gonna snatch you.
What?
Snatch you
Hey,
up.
but-
Hey, bro, no.
Hey,
no,
bro.
no, no. Y'all don't listen
See,
to
see how you
me.
doing?
Hey, grab that
He did grab that cup.
You see how you grab that cup?
Yeah.
He was just letting them know what he wants.
Okay. If you feel it like that though.
Hold on, shot o'clock. Everybody take a shot.
Shot
Shot o'clock. Shot o'clock.
Let's do it.
Shot o'clock. I already seen everybody faces. Shot o'clock. No, let's do it. Let's pour everybody up. Hey, everybody, we're on the deli on tonight. Deli on.
They're on free promotion, not the ad right now. Diddy sponsor. Stop playing.
Yeah, right. Hey, go ahead. See you tomorrow.
Up to it, down to it. Those who don't do it, we do it because we used to it. Now drink.
Yes, sir.
Woo.
Who got the next point? Who next?
Coco.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So, where we go with? We did support. We did.
Leadership, we
Leadership,
did
dating.
soft communication.
What we didn't tell the fellas that we like.
Get real.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real because that's
Tap
the
in.
only way
Tap
I'm
in.
going.
Yeah, tap in.
Honestly, fellas, we get the conception that, you know, it's all about the money. It's not all about the money. It's about your drive. It's about what you bring to the table. And it's about what you water your partner. We talked about paying attention to detail, because when you, like, let's say, we say, oh, we might not, we gonna throw some hints like, oh, babe, I want the new Prada shoes, you know, this season. We might say that. We might, you know, I'm just saying.
I heard that though.
Yeah, you
I
know,
heard that.
but you know, we ain't saying that. We might know that you know, you're not a rapper, but we know that it's possible, it's feasible, you know. So you might say, as a man, we want you to be mentally stimulated enough to say, damn, they want Prada shoes. I have to get my credit together, you know, because that's another outlet. And then you choosing to grow. Like, we want you to be mentally stimulated. Like you said, just a leader. As a man, you need to come in as a leader. Like, I feel like there's a lot of lack of leadership, and that comes from things that would be on another podcast. I would say, you know, like when a man have not had proper guidance, a real man in his life, he don't know that, you know, and sometimes we do go overboard. I will say, we go overboard because we don't get to know this fella, and we don't know that in his past, you know, he, yeah, exactly.
Just like that.
Exactly.
Just like that. We real over here.
Exactly.
We went on shit.
Right, one on it. And you know, just being honest with your partner is also a big thing. And also, don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us either. Don't embarrass us.
As far as embarrassing, what do you mean? Let these folks know out here.
Look at him in the camera.
I'm gonna look at you because you need to know eye contact is important too. Look at your lady and be serious. And leadership is making decisions for your lady. You know, stepping in. I know I definitely am more in my femininity when the guy is very masculine. It causes me to want to, like you said, you don't have to ask because you're providing what I need. You won't have to ask. You will be provided for because that's natural for us to love on y'all. So you know right there through communication that, hey babe, something going on with us because I can tell by the way that you treat me. I can tell. You know, we feel that. And a woman want to be loved on. Like, no matter what we say, the harder the female, she want to be loved the most. The most. Because something is wrong there. And that needs to be brought attention to. Like sweeping things under the rug. Let's talk about cheating. When we talk about cheating, that's not something that can be just swept under the rug and next week we good. No, we not good. That's real. Like we literally, if you're gonna forgive, you really have to do the work. You
So
really
is
have
cheating
to.
a deal breaker for you in your relationships?
Be real too, Coco. Don't
I
facade
ain't gonna
shit.
lie,
Don't facade
because of how I am, I get so, I go into depth with my thinking, and I'm thinking like, what was you thinking? You know, I'm thinking about like how long you putting dates together, you looking at different things, you start feeling some type of way about yourself, but it depends on the relationship and the person, because if you're not coming like that, I don't got no reason to be there. If you're not coming like that, but I do feel like, I can't say that, but most of the time it has been a deal breaker because the relationship goes so sour after it. It just gets so sour. Sometimes, you know, but you can recover. I'm not saying that you can't recover. If this is somebody that you want to be with, and y'all, like you said, make a decision. Are you gonna be cheating consistently? Like, is he okay? Because I feel like this. If you did it once,
You'll do it again.
that's how you feel, right?
That shit always.
If you did it once,
That's a deal breaker. I'm
you
out.
like,
You don't even gotta
because you gotta
explain
think
shit.
about that's your safety. That's a
Yeah.
woman. That's a woman health. You can't be going out in these streets. Trust me, no.
But
It
at
is
the
a deal
same-
breaker. So yes, Ari.
At the same time, though, Coco and Ari, you know, I feel the same way because you know it's some females that is getting off like that,
And they need to go,
definitely.
and they need to be cut off.
and they go.
They need to be cut
I'm
off.
not.
Because not only are they playing with your
If
respect,
this is a relationship now. Now, if y'all have not decided y'all a couple,
oh, then it don't count.
okay, it don't count. Right, exactly. But yeah,
If y'all established though, ain't no.
that's a deal breaker.
That's
Yeah,
a deal breaker.
because
she gone.
yeah.
She's gone.
Do you? Because when have you really ever recovered from it?
Never.
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 If a nigga tell you
Never.
you recover from it, it's cap.
Well, let's be honest. When there's no title, still that trust for them is gone. Whether you decide to pursue something more or not.
I agree.
So just don't mess with.
Well, no,
at the same
it
time.
depends. Well, it depends. It depends because if we don't communicate, hey, you my man. Just like if somebody don't tell us I want to be your man, you know, somebody might come in that really does want to be our man, like really does. So you know, if we decide to start pursuing this person, you can't say that you know we didn't have feelings for you because we did. We was staying down. You know that person that's staying in limbo really like you. Cause if you gonna stay in limbo with somebody, that's bad for you too. But that mean that person really like you. Think about it because you could just go talk to somebody else.
Yeah, you would.
Right, you can.
So you really like this person. So you can't get mad. We can't get mad if you don't say, hey, we together.
I feel that. For real. Coco, appreciate that because that's really some like real life talk that Coco and Ari is telling us. You know, that's why we got these females on here.
How y'all feel about cheating?
To be honest with you, if a female feel like she gotta step outside of the relationship because of me, we don't need to be together. Cause it was some type of community somewhere.
What about the male cheating?
About the male cheating, okay? So I mean, I'm a male, so I'm gonna keep going with y'all.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm stepping outside of a relationship, 10 times out of 10, I'd communicated something to you that I didn't like, but that we needed to work on. And it's like you was just like, I don't care. It's your fault.
So why didn't you just leave?
I mean, you feel me? I don't cheat on females, I don't. I tell them what it is at the beginning. I tell them what it is when shit go wrong. Because, you know, truth is truth. I'd rather tell you the truth than lie to you because I don't owe nobody nothing. So, you know, I'm going to tell you, you know, what's going on and it's just going to be that. You feel me? You decide to stay like, it's just, I told you, it's like, I don't mess with how you act and you still doing it. You're not trying to work on it with me. So, yeah, I am dealing with so-and-so. So I'm not cheating.
You put your foot down.
You moving on.
said that with
Right.
Yeah, I
Right. Because that's what a real man's supposed to do.
No, you're right.
That's what a real man's supposed to do. A real man gonna let you know whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because a little boy, you are a boy. You know what I'm saying? If you sit here and you lie to a female and tell her something that you do not mean.
Better get him blue.
Right.
So I'm gonna tell you,
Get 'em
you
right.
you're not gonna like that I moved on. You not. But I'm gonna do that. You feel me? And it's like I'm gonna be done with you. I'm not finna just be doing wrong and still be with you because then I'm a boy. And I ain't no boy. I'm grown.
Right.
You feel me? And like I said, I don't owe anybody anything but myself. And I owe myself the truth first and foremost. So I'm not gonna cheat. You know what I'm saying? I done had to tell that before. And cut somebody off that I wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? Because they wasn't doing right. They wasn't trying to do right. They wasn't trying to work. And I wanted to continue to be with them, but I couldn't because that was going to bring me down in life. And it was going to keep me in one space, and that's toxicity. You hear me? I'm not toxic. I'm not going to let that get into my environment and influence me to do something that somebody else going to do. So I'm going to be real and just say what I got to say. And if it is somebody else, you be like, you know what, she make me happy. Leading me not to be with you no more. And you know, you're not going to like that. You're going to go tell your group chat. You're going to go tell your girls that I ain't shit. Yeah. I'm in a group chat. I'm at that point where I'm in a group chat. I'm lit up. I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to be shit.
That's
and
cool.
I'm going to be a bad person forever, and I'm not because I kept it real with you. So, you know, I don't fuck with niggas that do cheat. You feel me? And just keep going with their life. Bro, tell that girl what she doing wrong, bro. And if she don't leave her, bro, you know what I'm saying? Go be with who you want to be with, but don't keep doing it wrong because that's going to come back and it's going to bite you, bro. And you ain't going to be with who you was with because you were cheating with her. You feel me? And that's your real life, you know. I can only say that because I haven't been in that predicament. And I had to learn as a man that that was wrong for me to be able to be in another predicament to have greater, you know what I'm saying? You can't talk about it if you ain't been through it. I've been through it, you know. A lot of females gonna be like, damn, he not shit, but I'm the shit because I said it.
No, that's right.
I said it and I lived it and I learned from it, I gained from it. And now I'm in a better place, so I don't fuck with shit. That's all I gotta say about that. And I got the next point.
Huh?
V,
How you feel
you
about
ain't said
cheating?
nothing.
How I feel about it.
How you don't cheat?
You never cheated
No,
before.
I
have
cheat.
you?
He don't cheat. He really do.
Nah, I'm a real nigga for sure. I feel like if you like cheat on somebody, it's like it's always something wrong about it.
Because you like
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, you really don't love a person for real. If you cheat on them, you don't. And then it just gets to a point where you cheat on them all the time and just like you can't do that. Like you can't. And honestly, I don't know.
That's facts, though.
Right, it's straight. Really, I don't know. Really. Like
It's
That's facts.
you can't be doing all that for sure. Cause that shit toxic. Especially like if you're doing all that, you might as well just not be with a girl for sure. You just might as well not be with her. Cause at the same time, once you find out some shit like that, you're hurting her head. And this shit's never gonna be the same. Like it's never gonna be the same after she finds out. And the fact that y'all building shit really shows how much she loves you and shit like that. And y'all keep doing on it, and then you do the same shit again. It's just like okay,
It's like-
yeah, they really fucked it up, and then she's gonna have a different opinion on other guys, shit like that. So you're gonna have really bad trust issues. It's like you really just fucking up the girl and then you fucking up yourself at the same time. So it's
Let it go.
just don't do it. Like
Right.
just tell her what's up from the beginning and then really find out what you really want as a shit. Because if you just keep lingering on, it's just gonna keep getting worse and shit. And you just gonna, in the end, y'all both gonna end up hurt because you really love this girl and she really love you, and you might as well just keep it off. Maybe y'all might meet, 6 years later, like a coffee shop or some shit like that, and then maybe y'all really ready to just be exclusive to each other. But like right now, y'all doing all this bullshit shit like that. Just cut it off because it's like it's not it. Clearly, you want to be single if you cheating on all these girls, like, or you cheating on all these men. Like you clearly want to be single. You want to meet, you want to meet whoever you want to meet. You feel me? So yeah, that's what I feel about that.
I got the next point, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the next point for me. What I want in a woman. This is what it's about. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Gotta have a woman that's gonna make me laugh. I got to, cause I do put my guard down. You know what I'm saying? Cause my guard not meant to be up, especially if I'm around. Supposed to be my woman. You know what I'm saying? My woman should be able to say something that's gonna make me crack a smile. Fall out laughing, it just depends. She should be able to do that, you feel me? When I'm having a bad day, when I'm having a good day, when she mad at me, you know what I'm saying? And she still want me to know that she mess with me, you feel me? I need a woman that's gonna make me laugh, cause, I like to make my woman laugh too, on some sort of time, you feel me? Even if it's like a bad joke or a good joke, I need that.
It just lines up the mood.
Yeah.
Right.
Like we can't be serious all the time. Like we gotta be funny with each other. We gotta be goofy. You feel me? Like we
I
have to.
definitely want to laugh. I want to laugh all night.
With or without you?
Yeah, with or without you.
Yeah, with or without you.
Ooh, shit.
Oh, well, y'all know what I mean.
Yeah, Coco and Ori is gangster. That's some gangsters talking about with or without you. Like,
Yeah.
Look at no, y'all know.
some
Don't do it like
gangsters,
that.
man.
Don't do it like that.
That's how we feel it.
But no, we want to laugh though, for real. We want to be goofy with y'all. For real.
It really brightens up the mood.
It really just brightens your, make your heart smile.
Like,
And then it's like a love language, like, it's like it deepens the bond. A laugh, like when you come back, somebody actually genuinely smile, people don't be smiling. If you really love people, they don't be happy. They don't be happy.
I think y'all
Don't be
be
happy
happy
for
humor is
real.
weird.
Yeah, that's weird. Like,
I want to make all the ladies laugh and the guys too, because y'all gonna find this funny right now. We are actually shooting in Just Right Twerk Out Studio. It's stripper poles all in here. Y'all just can't see it. Like, that's just so funny to me because it's just usually me and my boy. We got women with us and we got stripper poles out, y'all. That's just so funny to us. Y'all go follow these folks and link up with them. Just Right Twerk Out Studios. Like, I'm not lying. That's what he say. But yeah.
Alright, go
What
ahead.
did it say?
Alright, go ahead. What's your point real quick? Go ahead.
Let me see. is sex a deal breaker for you? Like, do you want a man that already knows what he's doing, or do you want to learn with him? Or vice versa for a woman?
Man, she gotta know how to throw that thing. Man, let her tell you. Man,
Wait.
my bad, y'all. My bad.
You wrong.
I ain't.
Jesus.
What?
You know the what?
We grown. I'm grown. This.
But I'm saying, okay, but you know, if she don't know, that means
Is she-
that's telling you.
That I
You
need
can
to-
tell
I
her.
need to, you know.
Yeah, don't cut shorty.
He just wants somebody experienced.
Yeah, you prefer experience.
He just wants somebody
Facts. That's
experienced.
my preference. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't want to show him what it is.
I show her what to do now. Don't.
That ain't what his thing. That ain't what his thing. I can't tell y'all what to do.
My bad. We ain't got no kids. We rated R. Rated R. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my preference. You know, I'd rather, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying you gotta know everything, but it's like you coming to the table, especially if you talking that trash, you like, ooh, you ain't ready, da 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 da, and we get there and you not ready. Now I'm like, damn, what do you mean? Like, I show you, but don't be capping like that to me, you know?
Yeah.
And I, you know, I grow with that, but don't facade for me for that. Don't. So I would rather somebody see. You know a little something, you know, first base, second base. But I don't want to, you know, hop in and you be like, I'm on third base, and you really just at the pitcher's mound, you know? I'd rather
We 22 years old now.
grown.
I want a girl to be like, yeah, I'm gonna slut you up for sure. Like, yeah, no cap. No cap. That's what I want. No cap. That's what I need.
Rated R.
That's what I need.
18 or older.
That's what I need. That's the deal breaker right there. No cap.
Oh, damn.
That's that.
Coco, what you think? What you think, Coco?
That's right there.
Coco, what you think?
I mean, I'm grown now, so I do want you to. I can't fault you if you don't know what to do, because you might think that you know what to do, and I noticed that that has occurred before. You think you know what you're doing, but it's not. For me, that's why I say, you know, it's a learning experience. Like, you gotta know what I like.
Yeah,
That don't work on me.
So
Yeah.
let me ask
Yeah.
y'all both a question, right? Let's say you meet a dude, he buy his shit, you feel me? You like him, but he a virgin. He's a virgin.
Mhm.
What you gonna do?
What's your response to that?
I can't. I gotta go.
But he buy his shit all that. Like, he
Yeah,
do everything.
but like,
You don't want to teach him how to,
get the game in.
You know what I'm saying? What type shit?
I mean, I could try to teach him, but if it don't work out like the first 2 times,
So let's say, you know what I'm saying? he
You
don't
get
get
3
that.
times?
Sorry, you can
no,
buy-
just twice.
So all right, let's say, you know what I'm saying, y'all get into it, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
and you have to teach him foreplay for the first 3 times, and he don't get it that 4th time. You know what I'm saying? He can't arouse you sexually. You done? Even though he got the accolades, he's trying to be for you, he's a leader, he's all of these
He got
things.
businesses, all that shit. He a CEO.
And he can't, you know what I'm saying? He just
I
can't.
feel like sexual arousal goes with emotional arousal.
What's that?
So you can't have one without the other. Otherwise, it's gonna be bumps in the road. You want to have bumps in the road.
She went smooth road.
Smooth, bro.
Paid.
Smooth America.
Better get some
Or
paid,
drop
man.
your ass real quick in these folks. Drop your ass in these folks. Y'all not ready, man. Y'all not ready yet.
I'm serious. Coco, what you think? Oh, I got another question for you.
Okay.
Do you want a man with size, or does it not matter?
America.
America. Oh my God.
Sorry, just did this to me.
This is Bible, bruh.
Oh, Lord.
That's a real question because
That
men
is
be
so
like, oh,
serious.
it's not the boat, it's the motion ocean. But sometimes that's not true.
It's not the motion. It's not the motion. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not the motion. Like I'm
It's the boat.
it's the boat.
Shit,
I'm not even looking at
But
the
look,
camera.
look.
I'm
And
not
I'm
even
gonna
looking
say
at the
this. And
camera.
I'm gonna say this.
No, I'm gonna say it gotta be there.
Right.
Because I got flaws that I might say, damn, like you don't know, like he might feel some type of way about something,
Right.
but I don't know, I wouldn't want him to cut me off about something, but I mean, as a ladies, you need to be pushing your boat. You need to be pushing you need to be the captain of your team.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta, it is the motion too now, cause you can't be coming all up on us. Another thing, fellas, don't be coming all up on us all high and heavy. You gotta
Slow
take
it
your
down.
time, slow it down.
Please.
That's what y'all need to remember.
America.
Slow it
America.
down.
And I ain't gonna lie, she not lying. You gotta slow it down.
Slow it
sometimes.
down,
But sometimes
right.
you gotta hit the bottom.
Because
That's what it's about. Bottom.
The bottom.
We don't want you to hit our service now.
Right.
That's just too
That's
much.
where it's at though.
No,
I mean,
that be hurt.
So that's not where it's at.
No.
Yeah, that's
God,
why we
damn,
say, like, you
God,
gotta know,
God,
bro. You gotta know.
Yeah.
You gotta know.
That shit
It's
hurt.
like half boat, half motion.
Yeah. Have motion. Exactly. It's a hybrid.
It do hurt.
They don't want that shit.
You're not tapping that the whole time.
Yeah, but when y'all.
But you
that
said
shit
not.
But you're not
You
supposed to
said not the
that
bottom.
thing.
Yeah,
You're
that's
supposed
what
to
I mean.
that thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah.
I seen on Twitter a few days ago, Shorty was like, 3 inches can seem like 8 inches if you love a nigga for real.
Yeah, but you gonna come to your
That's what she
senses.
said. That's
You gonna come to your senses.
I feel like that's if y'all hook up after y'all done got to know each other. If it's on the first night,
Oh, now you shouldn't.
Yeah, no.
Don't even be with him.
Mom,
He
don't
out
watch
of
this
here.
episode.
Don't
we
even.
not even getting that far.
I'm gonna watch
We
this.
She
leaving.
don't watch this. It's alright. She know with me. She know.
She know what's going on?
She know with me.
Okay.
She know with me.
Alright, let's go to our last point of the night. Ladies, I want a woman that will give me a sign if you want me. If you want me. Like, I want you to be crazy. Like, I want you to be jealous.
Oh, you want to know?
I want you to
You want to be
crazy.
like,
How you feel about that,
what
Ryan?
you said? You want us to be like, what?
I want you to be crazy. I want you to be jealous. Like, I
You
want you to
be
like,
jealous. I love
like,
jealousy.
like if I text you some shit like, hey, you see this girl on my DMs or some shit like that. I want you to be like, yeah, tell that bitch fuck no. Like, get out of your DMs. I want that crazy shit about you. Like, I like that shit. Like, that shit sexy.
Me too.
She be like, I'm gonna box you in your face.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna put my
shit.
hands on you.
Boy, is she gonna do
Like, be
it?
like, boy, you better
Hell no.
tell that bitch, chill out. Like,
In the ass.
for sure. Like, that shit sexy to me. Like, I like that. Like, I want that from a woman. Like, I want that.
But don't let the camera box you in your face.
I mean, I heard it
That's
before.
some toxic
It ain't
shit.
never happened.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
It ain't
but
never
that's
happened.
right. But you know, that's where we get too out of control because once we start getting that, we turns up and we actually do it.
You know, like Young Joe, I'm like, watch out. Like, you know what I'm saying? For all of that, you know what I'm saying?
I was saying, don't welcome it. Don't welcome it.
Leader.
Don't welcome it.
Okay.
But yeah, you're right.
Leader.
We do want to be filled once.
It's doable, right? It's doable.
I agree. I ain't got to put no explanation on it.
It can.
It can't.
That crazy shit. Turn on. It is. That crazy shit. Yeah.
But don't go too far.
Be crazy. Yeah,
Don't be
don't be too crazy. Like,
Don't be pulling up my job. Don't be
Don't
pulling up my
mislead them
job.
because you
Yeah,
know,
like-
don't mislead them now.
Like,
Tell
I
them
don't
it's a
think-
limit. It's an extent.
on TikTok after 30 minutes, he pulling up. Hey, why you not texting me back? Like,
I'm
No,
outside.
it's the
That's
it's
too
the
crazy.
constant calling, like
That's too
the
crazy.
constant, like
It's past.
you gotta think about it
Jealousy
now
is
because these girls are crazy now. Like these girls crazy.
crazy.
They be carrying too. Everybody's carrying. Y'all make sure y'all got y'all licenses because
And
if
if
you
you
carry-
carrying, that's all I'm talking about. The carrying for me.
Tell them in the camera what you just
But
said.
you do not need a license to carry in Texas.
With that being said,
Texas
crazy
got
female,
capital murder though.
crazy
Texas
female,
capital
don't.
murder.
don't
Texas
be
got
sorry.
capital murder.
Uh-huh.
Hell no.
Y'all key cars before?
No,
Flat tires?
I don't mess with no man's property.
Y'all
Me
not-
either.
y'all not that
I don't
crazy.
mess with no.
No.
I'm not
That's not that
vindictive.
crazy.
I'm
Okay.
not vindictive.
Okay, y'all not that crazy.
I rather communicate because I want
Yeah.
you. I want you to know how I feel.
I don't get crazy after he done pushed me.
Okay. Push on that. I fuck with it.
Man, I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. This is a great episode. For all of our guys out there that's watching this, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come watch this episode. I've been getting a lot of flack because, you know, our audience, you know, females just be watching. You know what I'm saying? We got some females on the show for y'all right now. Y'all tap in. I just want to shout out my girl Ori right here. You know, my girl Coco, the other CEO right here, Fox right here. Gotta give a big shout out to him for everybody, man. 117 podcast, your boy at King Louis. You feel me, Lou King Louis on IG.
It's your boy, LaDon 4L, you feel me? I appreciate everybody tuning in every single day. Yo, y'all went crazy this last episode for Red Flag. I sent that bitch out like crazy. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all for sure. This bitch gonna go up. We got a lot of crazy shit coming up on the way. Y'all gonna be like, what the hell is y'all got going on? So y'all just gotta keep tuning in for sure. And I fuck with y'all.
Coco, Ari, y'all got anything I want to say?
I enjoyed being on this podcast. Hopefully they invite me back again. My app will be in the little, what you call it, down?
Hey, her app will be
Right
right
here.
here. Her app will be right here.
Coco is gonna be right there. Coco, talk
Right
that
there.
shit. Talk that shit, Coco.
So this was so enjoyable, so needed. You guys dropped a lot of gems, a lot of jewels, and I hope they take heed for real, because it could really, ultimately save relationships or help you to leave a toxic relationship. So we're making moves. I'm loving it. We big chillin'.
117 podcast. We out.
We out. Fuck with y'all. Let's go.
Let's watch it.
No, bro.
Y'all wanna watch it?